Another great question came up this week regarding what are the appropriate gestures to make as we enter the church, as we take up our seats in the nave of the church. And it really summarizes down to two actions. One is to bow to the action of the altar and to genuflect to the real presence of Jesus in the tabernacle. And so the question is, well, when do I do that? Personally, I look at it a couple of different ways. One is, you know, what is the appropriate time and what is the appropriate frequency to tell Jesus again how much I love him and to thank him for all that he has done for me. And in knowing when to do this, I imagine I kind of have an imaginary cross, one that goes down from the tabernacle down the main aisle of the church. That's one axis. And then I imagine there's a line that crosses going 90 degrees across that axis in the other direction. And whenever I cross one of those lines in the church, I stop, I turn, and again, when the situation allows for it, I kneel, uh, excuse me, I bow in honor of the action of the altar in recognizing all of the things that happen for me and for us at the altar. So bow in honor of the action of the altar and genuflect in recognition of the presence of Christ in the tabernacle. So one really good question that comes up is, well, what happens when Jesus isn't in the tabernacle on Good Friday? And I will be the first to acknowledge it's a tremendously difficult habit to overcome. It literally feels weird to me to enter into the nave of the church and not genuflect on Good Friday because Jesus isn't present in the tabernacle. And I don't think it's anything to be tremendously concerned about. I don't think that there's anything wrong with genuflecting when Jesus is not present in the tabernacle. So you might take it as an opportunity to say, Jesus, I love you. And in spite of the gravity of what we honor today and the gravity of your absence in the tabernacle, Lord, I just want to say that I love you anyway. So just remember um, that every time you get a chance, every time the thought crosses your mind, uh, is this an opportunity for me to tell Jesus again how much I love him and how grateful I am for what he has done for me? And when that thought crosses your mind, just stop, bow to the action of the altar, or genuflect in recognition of the presence of Christ in the tabernacle, or both. So remember, God is who he says he is. You are who he says you are, and go and live the life that he created you to live.